Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
You crazy.
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
439, baby.
We live. We a little rusty, you know what I'm saying? But we back at it again. Been getting notifications left and right. Last week there was no podcast. You never know how many people listen to the podcast until we don't put out an episode because niggas was going crazy. My mom's hit me up. My boy Peanut hit me up. AP hit me up. Boo That Man, RDP hit me up. Like, everybody started hitting me up. Like, oh, y'all still listen? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And then the comments on Instagram was going ham. Like, hey, when I put up the bye week, niggas was like, question mark.
Right.
We here. We just, life be lifing.
Yeah, my homeboy Bud that be commenting on there, he hit me with the, hey, man, I don't like my Sunday morning routines messed up, man. I like to have my shit on Sundays nice. Y'all fucking me up. So appreciate all the love from everybody.
No doubt, man. So, shoot, it's been about 2 weeks, fellas. How's the last couple weeks been? What's going on? What's going down?
Shit,
Well,
man.
go ahead, Dizzle.
Mine is quick, not much, man. Just getting the house back in order. Finally got everything done, man. I'm looking around. It look all right. Bad situation, ain't so bad. Insurance supposed to be finishing paying me out tomorrow. Got new carpet. Basement bathroom has new ceilings and new flooring. New flooring in the upstairs and downstairs bathroom. So yeah, nice little upgrade. Quick $1,000. Stressful situation, but oh shit, what's going on? But nah, man, just getting ready for the summer. About to get the grill going. Did a family dinner. I don't know if I talked about it on the pod, but my wife and her friend used to do like a Sunday dinner where they cooking, and I'm chilling, just taste testing and reaping the benefits. But I said I need to contribute. So yesterday, your boy had the apron on. I was getting it popping in the kitchen. Had the Kev, you was hating on the oven baked ribs, man.
I'm not hating. Clip this for IG. Put it up as a poll. oven ribs or barbecue ribs, like actual charcoal ribs. If I'm gonna do the ribs, I gotta do them right. Like, and I'm not saying I'm a grill master. I'm just saying, like, hey, man, if I'm a rib, I'm a rib.
Yeah. Now, I saw the mac and cheese clips. I saw the videos yesterday. I saw y'all active in the kitchen.
Yeah. So the ribs, I'm level 1. I'm a beginner. This was my first time ever cooking any kind of ribs. So I had the mac. That's high priority.
Yeah.
I had the grease. My wife was helping out. Shout out to the wifey. And I had the baked beans. So it's like the ribs, you just throw those in the oven and everything else needs your attention. So
might as well make some bacon, nigga.
Damn, that sounds like hate, man.
How were they?
It was pretty good. The mac was a little too salty, but it's a work in progress. This is why I do the testers before the actual cookouts, just to get my bearings for the summer. But nah, I was proud of my plate. My brother came through, got him a big to-go plate. He said it was good. So now we on to new, man. This summer we in the kitchen. The grill about to be popping for show. So
yeah,
that's been about it, man. Getting ready for this Kendrick Lamar concert next weekend. Other than that, just been chilling.
Dope.
As for your boy, man, went to Indy for Game 6. So I think I sent y'all the video. We ran into some New York Knicks fans, and they were screaming Knicks and 7. They was deep out there. Knicks and 7. Obviously, That did not happen. It was the Pacers in 6. You know, it was one of those situations where me and the wife were always talking about it. Like, we should go out there for a game. We should go out there for a game. And shouts out to AP, my boy Nate, and my boy Lav Show, big Knicks fans. And like, we was trying to plan going to a game 6 type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And when things weren't looking so good for the Knicks, Cat kind of backed out of it because they kind of like saw what was going to happen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, us being only 90 minutes away from Naptown, it's like, all right, man, might as well run over there. So when the Knicks won game 5, I was looking at tickets, and you know what I'm saying, I do have a budget that I rock with when I'm on these type of situations, and the tickets were, in my opinion, a little too high, especially for where we was going to be sitting. So I was like, yeah, keep the hotel. We got all the way up until, you know what I'm saying, noon on Friday before we need to cancel. So do that. Next day, look, still a little too high. Looked on Friday at 10:30. Them bitches was magnifique. I was like, we're going. Yeah, we're going. So grabbed the tickets. We went, you know what I'm saying, just a quick there and back type of situation. Went out to eat afterwards, grabbed a couple drinks and some food, then brought it on back to the DYT the next day. But you know what I'm saying, it was good vibes. Now that the Pacers are, go ahead.
So you waited to the day before to get the tickets, or the day of?
The day before.
Okay.
Day before. Like, and they were half the price they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the same section.
I need to know that. That's
same section.
Now that I know that's the trick. That's the
right.
hack.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you know, we got Hilton Rewards, so you get all the way up until like the day before to cancel the hotel without any penalties or anything like that. So just pushing close to the vest to see if they drop. And you know, me, like I'm a person that believe like, hey man, I'm not gonna be sitting courtside at a NBA Finals game anytime soon. So if I'm in the building, I'm in the building. You know what I mean? So the next thing, we already got a hotel booked for Game 4 of the NBA Finals. I'm gonna keep my eye on the tickets. I too have a budget for that. Shouts out to the nephew. He's already going to the NBA Finals at OKC. He's already going to Game 1. So shouts out to the nephew. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna pull
tickets
up
looking like.
Hey, he make more money than me. Playing football on a full scholarship, the boy make more money than me already. Goddamn, what a world we live in.
Right.
But shouts out to him. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to let the nephew one-up me. So I'm trying to make sure I'm in the building for an NBA Finals game as well. I didn't even look. What's the ticket?
You don't even want to know, big dog. Wait till the day before. Wait till the day before. Nah, these different. Ooh, these different.
Where you at? You at Naptown or OKC?
Yeah, I did the Indy tickets, Game 3. You talking about bands? And if you need binoculars, yeah, you still gonna need binoculars for these joints. Yeah, nah.
For the bleeders.
For the bleeders, yeah.
Oh well. I got a new TV. We good.
Come on, DraftKings. A couple DraftKings hits you in there.
It's all good. But that's it for me, man. You know, much like Dizzle getting ready for this Kendrick Lamar concert. You know, ready for that to pop off. Definitely gonna have a full recap after the show, everything like that. So yeah, just get ready for that, man. And getting ready. Look like we trying to have some summer weather outside. Today was super nice. Tomorrow gonna be even nicer than today. Yeah. So, you know, we vibing.
Yeah, definitely. As for your boy, pretty much some of the same. Still at Edible for the moment. Thought I was wrapping up, but some things in my life have changed to where we're gonna sit tight for a second and make sure we cross the finish line before I make the announcement. But got some things rolling, and we're gonna rock out. So shouts to Edible for letting me still, you know, kind of work my own schedule at the moment. Other than that, man, golf league been heavy. I've been really outside getting the golf tan, as you can see. Be playing with y'all. Boy, be outside when I can. So I've been doing a lot of that. I will tell a little funny. I've been actually winning like skins and closest to the pin shots. My golf league cost $150. We played from pretty much May to September. I've already recouped about $92 of that back in winnings. And we only on week 5 coming up. So been a lot of cold, rainy Wednesdays. This Wednesday looking like 88. Rain moved out to Thursday, so I thought it was going to rain again, but holding tight to that. But other than that, I had a busy DJ weekend. Shouts to the Qs. I don't want to mess up the chapter name, but the Dayton local chapter. They've been rocking with me for a long time. Been doing a lot of their Q Year's Eve parties over the years. A lot of stuff for them. They had me DJ Saturday and Sunday. I did their formal dashiki party. They had not really formal, but just a dashiki party. And then Sunday they had a barbecue that was real dope. Some Brandon McKinney had the grill out, and they had the mac and cheese and the greens, and somebody making what they call like cheese steaks. So the music was good, food was good, vibes was good. Getting ready to have a couple of weeks off on the DJ side, so I'm looking forward to that. And then right around Father's Day weekend and wrapping up the year, I got a wedding and a class reunion for CJ. So that should be dope. So staying active, staying busy. Made the big chop, cut my hair off. So
let's talk about it. What prompted the chop?
So it was been a thought for about a month, and I've been throwing up the hezzies at the barber like I think I might be cutting this off soon, not today, but finally reached a point where it was actually the wife's birthday. Shout to the wife. She had a solo trip. She wanted to go and just get away for a couple of days, so she went out to Washington D.C. and hit up the African American Museum. She hit up the Smithsonian, hit up the Library of Congress, some restaurants, had a few drinks at the hotel, enjoyed some of the issue 2 that Washington, D.C. has to offer. So had a good birthday weekend. She went out there for like 2 days, but it was dope because Smoke and his family was having a family reunion out there at the same time. So she saw them as a group, but didn't see nobody she knew in the group. She just saw the T-shirts and knew that they were around, stayed around for a second, but she had the scooter. She was on a mission. She went to a WNBA game. Like she had a good ass time. So, but the day she left, I went and got a haircut, and I was trying to fix my ponytail, and I said, "Man, cut this shit off." He was like, "For real?" So my barber, they have a half beautician side and half barber side. He runs to the beautician side, and he goes, "I get to cut some white people here. I need some scissors." So he started making me like, I ain't gonna lie, he started having me looking real feminine. I had like some different angles going. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Quit playing. So he said, "Now we're gonna take this slow, make sure we get this right." So he was just taking his time and got a good official cut on it. So back to the curly top. It was growing straight, slick back because it's been in a ponytail for so long. So it's been trying to curl up already. So I see the progress. I see the light. Hairline still decent. Ain't Stephen A yet, so you know what I'm saying. we still out here. So.
Gotta enjoy the hairlines while we still got them. I tell you bro. One more thing before we move on to the topics, man. Dizzle, you wasn't the only one chefing it up this weekend, bro. I forgot to talk about this. So, as many people know, me, the wife, my boy APO, Big Kev. Anybody else out there that want to join this No Diddy challenge with the squad, hit me up. I'll give you the full details. So one of the things is, no meat, pause, for 20 days. So I made some vegan chicken wings. They were smacking. Why y'all making them faces, bro? Y'all don't even know what it is.
Cauliflower. Was it cauliflower?
Yeah, dog. Hey, hook them up. Hey. We bashed that damn cauliflower. Bashed that bit. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, man, I wasn't hungry like about, 20 minutes later. But the shit was good. The shit was good. So like that. Air fried it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Made my little, batter and all that type of stuff. So I had a little texture, a little crunch to it and all that type of stuff. So that was like, you talk about a test run. I needed to test that out to make sure, like, all right, man, I know how to make one meal. So I'm trying to finagle a day where I can make these bean burgers this week before heading out of town or whatever. So, yeah, I'm trying to get like a little menu situation popping.
No Chipotle or yes Chipotle?
No. I make Chipotle at the house, nigga.
Yeah.
You got McDonald's at home.
I never had the cauliflower wings. I've had the bean burger. The bean burger is decent with the toppings, and you'll get full off of bean burger. But nah, the cauliflower wings, I'm gonna have to pass.
Bitches was smacking, bro. Hey, at your cookout, I'm gonna pull up. Niggas gonna be like, what is that? Like, what is that? And Dizzle, who is this nigga that you brought to the BBQ? But
Don't
shit,
tell
man.
nobody.
Yeah. Hey, man, trust me, they gonna love it. They gonna love it.
Oh, they even look like wings almost.
Yeah. If you squint and turn your head like that, they look like
don't
wings.
zoom in. Don't zoom in.
Yeah. Just think wing. Just think wing. But shit, man, let's talk about it. Killer, what's popping in the world of sports, man? What's going down?
Man, like you said, it's been a couple weeks, feels like, since we've done this. So we have wrapped up the Western Conference Finals. OKC and the Timberwolves battled it out. The Timberwolves won by 40. OKC won by 40. The one that mattered and got ugly last game, but OKC is headed to the finals. How y'all feel about the Western Conference? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed in Ant-Man's performance. You know, this is the first time we all picked Minnesota and we actually was wrong. So
yeah, man, we hit him with the 3-man jinx, man. You know what? Man, it was just bad. I mean, outside of that one game for the T-Wolves, it was bad, but I think you just got to give credit to OKC. They've been, you know what I'm saying, the number one team in the league all season long. Outside of like a little small stretch, like in February, like they've been dominating everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they were the top defensive team in the league. It's time to pay them some respect, man. They made it back to the finals first time since KD, Russ, and James Harden.
Shout outs to OKC. Let me start by giving them a round of applause because they play good and they've been playing great this whole playoffs, really dogging teams how they should, because you know they've been dogging them in the regular season. But you just want more from your superstar, man. And there was games, was it like it's only was 5-game series. I think 2 of the games he only put up a few shots. Like it's the conference finals. You really got to lay it all out. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of talk about him being the face of the league. I ain't even worried about that, man. You got to have you on this stage, have some pride, jack it up. I remember one year, it might have been 2 years ago, he said that his motto or his goal for the season was to kill. And I ain't seen that. I ain't seen it since. So disappointing outing for Ant. I know he's still young, but the OGs was telling him, you don't make it. You don't make it to the conference finals every year. You only gonna have so many of these chances. So hopefully he'll be back.
Yeah, man, it's a situation where like I don't think Ant had a killer game since the Lakers series, and they, you know what I'm saying, they won the second round series versus the Nuggets, right? That's what they beat, right? Yeah. So they got past them, but I mean, no, that was OKC beat the Nuggets. Who the hell did T-Wolves beat?
I'm trying to pull it up. Warriors.
Yeah, okay, so they beat the Warriors. He didn't have like a crazy monster game in that situation, but I'm with you, Dizzle. Like he's got to play better, but like the play better is one part, but the be in attack mode and like you talked about, go out gunning, go out chucking it up. I mean, to go out like that in a closeout game is basically Cats is resigned to losing. Like they basically taking a trip to OKC to get their ass whooped. If you're going to play like that and get smoked by 40, you should have just stayed in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I know, like, in today's NBA, we put all the ownership on the superstar player or the star player of the team. You know what I'm saying? People are not looking at Mike Conley like, Mike Conley, what happened? They're not looking at Julius Randle like, hey, man, what happened? They are looking at Ant and Rudy Gay like, nigga, what happened? What's wrong with y'all niggas? Like, how can y'all let that shit happen? So, you know, yeah, man. He's officially reached the point of like, all right, man, that shit was cute. Now he's in the, hey, man, you got to start winning territory. And I know he's young, but like that's what comes with the league.
Yeah. And y'all said it perfectly, man. I was looking at the box scores. Game 1, Thunder won by like 34. Game 2, Thunder won by 15. Game 3, Timberwolves win by 41 or 42. And then game 4 was a close one. That's the only close game. Thunder won by 2. Game 5, Thunder won by 30. Just not enough from Ant-Man, bro. You can't beat a dog and not get it done like that, man. So
yeah, you can lose, but you gotta put on a performance. You can't get smoked in 3 out of the 4 games that you lose.
Exactly.
Nah, Julius Randle definitely gets some smoke because he was really the main one dogging in the first two series, bully
Yeah,
ball.
he was taking it to the Warriors for sure.
And there's too many highlights going around of them turning the ball over, not getting back on defense, doing some dumb shit, just walking back. They didn't deserve to win, man. And I think they overachieved this year, honestly, even making it back to the conference finals. We're gonna see. They
Yeah.
got the right squad on paper. Rudy got to play better. You can't dog the Lakers the way you did and then throw up goosies.
Shit, anybody could dog the Lakers, big man. Anybody.
But you a
They
Hall
get
of Fame. You're a Hall of Famer at this point. You a Hall of Famer. You ain't made it there, so you still got something to prove too. Like,
for sure. But like putting up crazy numbers on the Lakers as a big man is not a hard task. Like Jackson Hayes, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I know we got some people from Cincinnati that's tapping in. Jackson Hayes from the 513. Come on, man. Come on, man.
man,
And you as a Lakers fan know that.
I just hate seeing Jay McDaniels going off against the Lakers and then doing absolutely nothing against these
But how
other
much
teams.
credit of that goes to OKC though? Like, yes, they have
Not
to
for
play
sure.
better. You got to elevate. But like OKC has been the number one defensive team in the league all season long.
Yeah.
Like it's a reason why, like, hey man, you can ball out against them, but you can't ball out against these dudes. Like they're obviously doing something defensively that's causing them to play bad. So I gotta give OKC a ton of credit. But yes, you are right. Star players have to play better. They got to figure something out. But you know, we got another series to talk about, man.
Yeah. And that would be the series that is close to home. Pacers finished off the Knicks 4-2. First 4 games, I ain't gonna lie, game 1, we thought we had something with the longest buzzer beater shot that we thought was a win that ended up being an overtime that they couldn't lose. Pacers won that in overtime by 3.
Jizzle, what were you doing? Because you missed that.
Yeah,
we in the
I remember
chat
that.
Going crazy. You
Yeah.
like the next day, like nigga, I missed it.
I want to say they scored like 14 points. It was a number in like 2 minutes or less. So it was a number.
So I was watching the game and literally cut it off at like the 8-minute mark. Like, yeah, this shit is a wrap. I'm tired. Lately, I've been going to bed at like 9:30, so I'm pushing it, trying to stay up. Yeah, I'm trying to stay up. Nigga was knocked at the 8-minute mark. Only to wake up. Yeah, only to wake up to everybody's text messages like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, that was a good one. Then first 4 games under 10 points either way, but game 5, game 6, man, Knicks ran out of gas. I don't know what they was doing offensively. I don't know what Cat was doing. He'd be up, he'd be down. His differentials was terrible. Jalen all over the place, running and gunning like he had the backyard boogie. It was just a lot of bullshit going on, and it wasn't NBA basketball in my eyes. So, how y'all feel about the series? Pacers deserve that, though. I'm happy to say that Pacers deserve to be there. So.
Absolutely, 100%. Look, I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. I would love to see the Cavs go into that series versus the Pacers at 80%, because I truly believe the Cavs would have won that series, and this could be the Cavs going to the finals. But injuries are a part of the game. Pacers won fair and square. They beat my Cavs. And then they played the Knicks. But, like, people are all surprised that the Pacers beat the Knicks. Well, the Pacers beat the Knicks last year in the second round to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm not sure why it was such a big surprise. I think it has a lot to do with the media market that is the New York Knicks fan base.
Yeah.
And ESPN and them talking about the Knicks. Well, Pacers are better. They've proven they have been better throughout last season. This season, Pacers are a better basketball team. It's not about the star player, the more popular guy. It's about the people that actually put buckets up.
Yeah.
Man, I was rooting for the Knicks to, not even for the Pacers to win, but the Knicks to straight lose. When I saw the fans throwing the garbage at the Pacers, dude, bro, that shit is trash, man.
Yeah,
because ain't no sport that should have you doing some crazy shit just to some people. And he was outnumbered 200 to 1.
Yeah,
shit was all bad. I think Halliburton ended up inviting him to one of the games, so. Shout out to him for doing that, being a good sport about it.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Pacers was looking good. Pacers was looking real good. I know Thibodeau, coach of the Knicks, is getting a lot of flack. He was running them niggas into the dirt. Y'all talked about them looking tired later in the series. Him trying to go to Landry Shamet and campaign. Like it's a little too late, dog. Like they ain't been playing this whole time. You gonna throw them in there now? So
yeah, when you need a bucket too, you down 8. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of that going on, man. A lot of that.
Nigga, Landry Shamet still in the league, man.
That's
what
crazy.
A world we live in. What a world we live in. So shouts out to Bomani Jones, one of my favorite podcasts that I listen to. He brought up a stat about Karl Anthony Towns. Before I bring up the stat, how do y'all feel about Cat? What are y'all thoughts when I mention Cat's name? What's the first thing that comes to y'all mind? Dizzle, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't. Go ahead, say it. Fuck it.
I was just gonna say the little highlight reel of him being zesty is hilarious.
No, when they asked the people to do the impression and everybody was doing the same impression, that shit.
Oh my god!
Right? Oh my god!
I know this is funny.
First thing I think of is part-time player, bro. He up, he down too much for me to be as high as he's ranked, and I mean as good as he is. Like he takes too many days off, bro.
So he brought up a stat that obviously the Timberwolves played in the Western Conference Finals last year versus the Dallas Mavericks. They lost 4-1. Mm-hmm. And he made it to the Eastern Conference Finals this year with the Knicks. They lost 4-2. So in those 11 games, can y'all tell me how many block shots Karl Anthony Towns has had in those games?
I'm gonna go Goosey.
I'm gonna go 5.
One. One block shot.
I thought I was low with the 5.
One block shot?
That's crazy.
That's insanity, dude. Like, I don't understand how that's even remotely possible. I don't. Like, you're playing 30, 35 minutes a game when you're not doing no stupid fouls. Like, being 7 feet, you should accidentally block a shot. Now, I understand that today's NBA, especially you guard some of these guys like Miles Turner who really don't post up and stuff like that. But shoot, where's a weak side block? You know what I'm saying? A rotation block. Like, one block in 11 games?
He be having high jump form going in for the layups, and I'll be like, bro, I hate it. Like it's too aggressive to be so effortless. Like you're not doing nothing. And then he don't get that effort on the rebound side or the blocks. Or he had 1 or 2 good rebounding games. Other than that, he just be around.
Man,
it's just crazy how wrong we be before the series starts because
how
we be
feeling, we be hyped,
easy breezy. No, if you want to hear somebody make a fool of themselves, go ahead and clip this from a couple pods ago. I was certain that the Cavs and the Lakers were going to play in the finals. I put money on that shit. I just knew it was going to happen. Lakers out in the first round, Cavs out in the second round. God damn.
Man.
That's what we like about the NBA, though, man. Parity. Somebody said, like, since LeBron has left the East, it hasn't been a team to go back to back in the East since he left. So there's some parity. Everybody got a shot. I think we're going to have a good finals, though. I think we got, Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put the kibosh on somebody. Who is going to be?
OKC. OKC is probably, the best team in the league, man. They've been running through the playoffs. Pacers been doing good too, but I think OKC is just another level.
I think I want to say the Pacers, bro. I want to say the Pacers so bad. I really think they can get it done. But I'm going to go OKC in 7. We getting the full thing.
I'm rolling with the Pacers. What the hell? Obi Toppin. Let's get it.
First 48 years to make it to the finals. I saw that in the paper the other day. So.
Let's get it. I'm rolling with the Pacers. So not a 3-man kibosh. 2 for OKC, 1 for.
See, I solely picked OKC for you, kid. So that game 4 ticket could be a little low. They ain't gonna want to come see them lose if it's 3-0.
Hey, yeah. $3, nigga. Them shit's gonna be like $20, nigga.
Right. So
I'm in the building for that for sure.
One thing that has wrapped up in our lives, man. Shouts to Inside the NBA. They had their last show on TNT. Next stop for them with a new crew, I think, on ESPN. They ran from 1989 to 2025, so that's a hot 36. That's a good run in the TV world. How y'all feel about losing one of the staples in our generation for sure?
I'm glad they came and went, man. They did what they were supposed to do. It was definitely time, man. I'll honestly, I'll be honest. I was getting tired of them the last couple of years, but you know, good memories. Definitely some good skits. My favorite was probably Shaq and a Fool. Who he played for.
That's a good one.
Always a good time. Always kept with the funnies, but I do wish that they covered the game a little bit better towards the stretch of their run.
They had a few years.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say they had a few years where they had to hoop out and they'd be running plays and showing offense breakdowns and putting up shots as old vets. I enjoyed those times, but I didn't enjoy seeing Charles, Kenny, and Shaq trying to run to the board every week. You know, that was getting a little played out. So I enjoyed Ernie. Ernie never lost his stride, but it was just it got too up and down for me. Like Dizzle said, it ran its course. It ran its course.
So they're still gonna have a show. Apparently, it's gonna be on ESPN, but it's obviously gonna be different because ESPN is definitely not gonna give them as much leeway as they did on TNT. You know what I'm saying? They were just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You know, ESPN like to be buttoned up and stuff like that, especially with their NBA programming. Like they didn't pay a shit ton of money to the association for the rights to the NBA, so they gonna get them commercials in. You gonna get these commercials from ESPN. You gonna get these Starry commercials. You gonna get Coca-Cola, McDonald's. You gonna get all these commercials. So I'm not sure how much of those guys you're gonna actually get on the ESPN platform. So you know, hell of a run on TNT. My biggest thing, I'm not necessarily worried about, you know what I'm saying, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ and Chuck. I'm more concerned about the people behind the scenes, you know, the producers, the camera folks. You know what I'm saying? Those are people that go unmentioned, but that are just as vital to the show. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, Shaq and Kenny aren't the ones thinking of these ideas. Like, it's the people behind the scenes, like, oh, man, this would be funny. Explain to the guys how them execute it. Yes, the talent has to execute, but it's the people behind the scenes that really come up with these concepts that make shows entertaining and stuff like that. So, however the show is going to change on ESPN, I'm worried about the people behind the scenes, man. Like, are they still going to be employed?
Yeah, definitely. So, moving on to some NFL talk, man. One thing that I'm excited about, not many of my friends are, but I don't know why, but the NFL has voted to allow NFL players to participate in flag football for the first time during the 2028 Summer Olympics in LA. That's going to be what we've all envisioned and wanting the like Pro Bowl to be. Like, it's going to be your favorite players, but playing for something. So the energy going to be up. You know, you get injured. We got another dog behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be playing some actual decent flag football. So I'm excited to see who makes that roster and just how that goes against the world. We should dominate, but I just want to see that in its true form, how it should be. So
we better, and I'm sure the tickets for that is gonna be crazy out there in LA, man. It's gonna be crazy. I know somebody gonna be out there in LA during those Olympic Games, man. Maybe I'll crash the party.
What y'all think it should be? There's been a lot of, I ain't gonna say pushback, but the actual professional flag football players want their spot. You know what I'm saying? They feel like this is their sport. They've been doing it professionally for years. NFL players can't just come in and think that they're gonna be better at flag football. It's a totally different sport. What y'all think?
They should play each other for it.
Yeah. Like that's the great thing about sports. You have tryouts. I don't think it should just be say, all right, flag football players, get away. We got Patrick Mahomes, we got Lamar, we got Joe Burrow. You guys come over here and we're just gonna do a team. No, you should have a tryout, like, and actually do it. I don't think you could just grab, I don't know, Mike Tomlin and tell him to coach a flag football team. I think you should get a flag football head coach, whatever they're called, or however they do it, and actually have tryouts because they know how the game is supposed to be played. So if the best person for the job ain't Patrick Mahomes and is Johnny Johnson from Oklahoma, then Johnny Johnson should be the quarterback. Make the best person win.
That would be dope.
That's tough. You saying
but
that, but
it's gonna be 2 players and 20 NFL players.
Because you know the names, like you said, Patrick Mahomes. You just named 3 star-studded quarterbacks. You don't think they gonna throw them in there? I know there was. I forgot the guy's name. Browns can do it like long braids. Plays quarterback for flag football. Is pretty good and already has done this, for years. So
I'm short
certain.
dude.
Yeah, they good. I've seen highlights. They go crazy. And
this nigga taking ACLs, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited.
I agree with him, man. It's not the NFL. He's not saying I could come to the NFL and play in the league. He's saying, hey, man, at this version of football, I feel like I'm the best. And he's an athlete. He's a competitor. He should feel that way, and he should get an opportunity to try for the team.
Right.
Yeah.
So, 2 more sports news is I want to do this one first. Wilt Chamberlain 70.3 game footage was released. So I went and tried to find the new footage, but I saw some footage of 73-point games. I saw, the people questioning the 100-point game. Do y'all believe that we really had a 100-point game from Wilt Chamberlain?
I'll let you go first, Kev.
It was a stare down. It was a stare down. So one thing I want to say on this podcast is I get sick of being looked at as the old man on here. I'm not that damn old, people. I didn't see the game. I wasn't there. I grew up with color TV. Goodness gracious. But yeah, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure. He scored 100 points. Yeah, sure. I don't understand the point of just somebody saying, oh, man, you had 85. Man, let's just tell people you had 100. Here, hold this thing up and say you had 100.
They be cooking the books. They be cooking the books, man. Especially back then.
How niggas, you know, nigga? You wasn't alive.
Bro, wasn't nobody checking that. Bro. If somebody said he scored 100, we can't discredit it. I mean,
so how come they ain't said nobody else has scored 105, 102?
I'm on both sides of it.
Tiebreaker. Killer, you gotta break the tie. You can't be on the fence. Tiebreaker.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you why I'm on the fence. So the stat line was he had 100 points and 2 assists, right? So he could have had 104. And for no one to come out and say I was at that game, I've seen.
You know why?
It was amazing.
You know why
there was people there.
You know why that happened? Because
they all dead.
They're
all
dead.
dead.
They're watching from
but they didn't come. This news ain't new news. They could have this been.
I ain't heard no. But have you heard any stories about the game or just the picture?
But
no 30 for 30, no nothing.
on the flip side of that, people are questioning, like you said, somebody scores a 100-point game and we write it on paper and the zeros got this little weird fuzziness to them. So I say this to say people in 19 whatever didn't live like we do in 2025. So some of the pride and shit that people carried and how they carried themselves into the world. This is his history, his life on the line. I don't see him risking this all this time and hoping nobody say shit. So that's why I'm on the fence. I do think it happened. I question some of the things that's happened since, but I think ultimately it probably happened, bro. He had multiple 70-point games. He had multiple 80-point games. Those things are on YouTube.
So y'all saw the footage though, the 73-point game. He had a little fadeaway. I ain't gonna act like it. He wasn't doing just the one-handed, the push shot like I was expecting. He had a nice little floaty, did a couple finger rolls, nice jelly. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and let's not forget he was 7'4". Probably just turned it and laid it up a whole bunch of times.
Exactly.
We ain't saying he was playing against, Bill Russell in that game, or Shaq. He was probably playing some scrubs.
Yeah. So then, wrapping up sports, man, we gotta congratulate Travis Hunter and his fiance Leanna Lene. They got married over the weekend in Tennessee. I ain't gonna lie to you, he be looking a little zesty in the videos and in the dancing. But who am I to judge? Congratulations. I wish you the best, and I just hope it's real. Hope she ain't getting your bread, bro. That's it. That's all.
Pretty much. Shout outs to him, man. Young and in love. Hopefully it lasts.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it from a different angle. I know Nashville, Tennessee is a hot spot for bachelorette parties. I didn't know that Tennessee was a hot spot to get married, like destination wedding. I didn't know that. Like not roasting, get married wherever you want to go. Didn't know that. I mean, he's from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Now lives in Jacksonville. I mean, made a boatload of money. You could go anywhere you wanted to go for a destination wedding. Vegas, Hawaii, Cancun, Jamaica, wherever you wanted to go. I would ask, what made Tennessee the spot you wanted to do a destination wedding? Yeah. Not roasting, serious question.
I'm with it.
I did a destination wedding in Tennessee. It was pretty cool.
Okay,
it was
like there we go.
Yeah, we was in the cabins, big ass cabin actually, and did the wedding in the cabin. Nice background in the woods. It was pretty dope.
Okay,
nice.
See, it was a serious question, not roasting. Because everybody always think I'll be roasting people. I'm like, no, I'm not roasting. I just asked.
Yeah, nah, they got some. I'm thinking about the spot now. We had a pool. We had an indoor and an outdoor pool in the cabin. Nice jacuzzi, and I think it was like 3 or 4 stories. So it fit like 30 people. Everybody that was attending the wedding was like staying there. It was pretty cool.
That's dope. That's dope.
LinkedIn,
yeah. Well, that's it for sports.
All right, Dizzle, what's popping in the world of entertainment? We got quite a few things to get into, man.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Kendrick Lamar and SZA, the Grand National Tour, and now ties Bad Bunny's World's Hottest Tour as the fastest tour to gross over $100 million. So shout out to them, man. They will be getting my money here in a week.
Likewise. And wifey has already said that she's getting several pieces of merch. That's like her new thing. Like whenever we go to a concert, she has to have merch. So good times.
Yeah, that's like 400.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm happy for it. I know that's a question coming up, but I'm not there yet to where I got to see it that live yet. Like to be forking out and driving to. This shit gotta fall in my lap.
That's funny. Nah, man. Shout outs to him. I've only seen good shit. I've been seeing footage, not trying to look at too much, just so I can be halfway surprised. But the show looks good. They've been performing in the pouring rain, where I be thinking like, damn, shut this shit down, nigga. They out there really getting it in during a storm.
Yeah, I've been looking at the weather nonstop. Like, you better not, nigga. You better not. Do got the ponchos on deck, but you know what I'm saying? If it's raining, the fit will be different. You know what I'm saying? I will be wearing this.
Right.
Right. In a trash bag.
Let's talk about Master P, man. He said he's giving his final performance at Essence Festival, July 4th through July 7th, man. Why is Master P doing this? Why is he saying this is his last performance?
Nigga.
This ain't no motherfucker P. Hang up the phone.
Nigga. T.O., bruh. Shoot, I know that what T.I. said the same thing recently. Like, I guess it's, hey, man, you get sick of saying, you get sick of, you know what I'm saying, over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, especially if you got long money like that, you don't have to. You can do other shit. To say. That's how to see, man.
They're in that zone where they have made their money. Don't forget, T.I. just won $10 million this year or something. It was a number to where people like that, they get a taste of what life can be in that retirement world, and they loving that idea much more than hitting Boise, Idaho, and going to Delaware for your show. Like they just rather call it a career. And hey, like you said, the money straight. They good either way.
Yeah. But now we talking. This is the what Essence Festival. I don't think
Yeah.
I haven't been to the Essence Fest. I know me and my wife talked about it, but I already know the Kendrick tickets is crazy. I'm certain that Essence Festival tickets they got a pretty decent lineup. Them shits ain't cheap.
Shit, at all, nigga. At all.
That's the biggest Black Philly reunion you ever gonna see in your life. I've been to the back end of it, like in the area, and it was bananas. Like
Crazy.
bananas.
Crazy ticket prices, crazy hotel prices. I know the wife had talked about going down there, like doing a girls trip. I was like, have fun, nigga, because Champ is not going to that shit. That shit is too deep, too
Yeah.
crazy.
According to Fox News, they're saying that Americans are going into debt, spending over $300 at least to get to these concerts, get to these festivals. Let's get to it. What's the most y'all paid for a ticket, man? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Well, Cam, you a little different, Cam. You work for the spot that be printing the tickets.
So one, I actually was having this conversation today at work. Like, obviously, me working at a station, I'm super spoiled because I get to go to a lot of shit for free. So when I do have to pay for shit, I feel a type of way. But like, for say this Kendrick concert, it's not in market, so like I can't get free tickets. Like, hey, if it was like in Cincinnati and Columbus and Cleveland, I could finagle it. You know what I'm saying, get some free tickets. But since it's out of market, it's like, they hem haul, and then eventually hit you with the, oh, nah, man, we ain't got no more. So have to go pay. So, I mean, how much? I think this weekend, the weekend of it, definitely gonna be a lot of money spent. A lot of money spent. Not just on, you know what I'm saying, getting to and from, you know what I'm saying, lodging, tickets to the show, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta eat, and then probably gonna do some shopping, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it kind of is what it is. So it's not just simply going to the concert. We just said, hey, if we're gonna be going to the show, might as well make a whole weekend out of it, you know what I'm saying, and a mini little vacation getaway. So like the people that be out there spending thousands every couple months, like to go to Beyonce here. I know people that went to see Beyonce in New York and are gonna go see Kendrick that went to go see Kendrick in LA. Like, I know people that have done that. Like, they're not only going to the biggest concerts of the year, they're going into them in the hottest cities. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, you going to see Beyonce in New York, that's a crazy bag. You going to see Kendrick in LA, crazier bag. So like I definitely ain't got it like that.
So for me, without question, was celebrating my wife's 40th birthday. That was the first class to, not from Vegas, but that was gonna have a good time going. We're gonna take it easy coming home. We're gonna have Delta Comfort, but but that was about, you know, a band-ish for the flight. Only stayed in the Cosmopolitan for 2 nights, and that was about a band. This time you add gratuity for room services and gratuity for housekeeping and restaurant visits. So that was about a band. It was about a band every day, it felt like, because the next day was the Usher tickets, and those was $350 a pop. Plus we had some drinks and went out to eat. So all in all, for that Vegas trip, I was in the 4 to 5, you know, range as far as money spent for that 40th birthday. But you only turn 40 once, and like I said, we don't live like that. So that was fun for us to just go there and be like, fuck it, let's just have a fucking good time. So
yeah. Well, shit, man. I know folks going on payment plans, opening up lines of credit for these shows, man. Just make sure y'all good, man. That's all we get.
Nah, nigga, that shit'll be on YouTube. Don't do it. Don't do it yourself. Don't do it. Don't go broke for this shit. Because guess what? Them motherfucking artists will not be helping your bank account out when the motherfucking rent is due, nigga. Do not do it, nigga.
The one thing I will say though, it was #1 concert I've been to in my life. So like the experience of seeing that shit in Vegas, that shit was like worth every penny, bro. Worth it.
Yeah, I'm a person that believes in doing like experiences and everything like that, and, you know, having fun. I'm saying we only on this planet one time, might as well ball out, but like responsibly though. Like there isn't tomorrow. There isn't tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
The lights ain't gonna be off and the kids ain't gonna be hungry because I went to Vegas. Like
yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have a ball, do it all, but remember, The first is coming, nigga. You
Right.
gotta have somewhere to stay.
Exactly.
All right, what else we got? I think we all kind of knew about this, but we got the Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion footage from the night of the alleged shooting. Did y'all check this out at all?
I
I'm
watched
Megan
it
Tory
and
out.
turned it off. I started to watch it. I started to watch it not only for the pod but for the radio show. And I started watching it. I was like, man, why am I watching this shit? I don't care, nigga. Bye, nigga. Bye to all three of y'all niggas.
That's where I'm at with it. Like, I usually sacrifice things I don't necessarily have the palate for the pod, but even this one, I was like, bruh, I'm over it. Like, I just don't. I don't care who shot who. I don't care who did what for what. Somebody said through a whole process of judicial system, and somebody lost. So it was a reason. So
Yeah, I think we all on the same page with it for real. But I think it's just, this is Tory's team putting on a full court press right now with anything that they think can stick. Yeah, on the heels of him getting stabbed, that footage came out. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, I don't watch that type shit no more. But like that's the craziest part about it is like you kind of waited until you got stabbed before you unearthed this type of situation, nigga. Like I said before, man, if Kelsey really did shoot Meg and you knew she did it and you didn't quote unquote snitch because of your reputation in the music industry or whatever, and you were willing to go to jail, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass, bruh. I'm not going to jail for nobody, especially, nigga, you not from this country. Nigga, what you think they was going to do?
right.
You want to be stupid enough and take the rap for her? Cool, nigga. And you think she was going to speak up and be like, no, I shot her in the foot. Don't put Tory in jail. I did it. No. She done moved on, got a new boo, got knocked up, had a kid. She ain't going to jail for you, nigga. You was a moron. I
ain't gonna lie to you though, this got Diddy vibes over it in the sense of what was going on at Kylie Jenner's house that made this night such a night.
Lots of cocaine.
That is just going on over and over and over, and like somebody had to like take the fall for something. And this is like, if they're gonna talk about this versus the night we had, then you got outvoted, nigga. You off the island. So,
they was on that Stephon Diggs, that pink cocaine.
Yeah, allegedly. this got Diddy vibes all over it, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll hear more. We'll definitely hear more. Let's talk about some music for a little bit. Did y'all check out E40's Tiny Desk?
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads.
Legend. A legend doing what he do, man. Putting on a hell of a show, man. I love seeing the OGs going there and put on a hell of a show, like himself. Juvie, obviously Usher went on there and put on a crazy show. The only quote unquote disappointing show was probably my guy Jeezy got the words to his own song, but I still had a good time. But like I love seeing the OGs go get their shine on Tiny Desk, man. I love it.
Yeah. For they play a partner would just sprinkle me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm expecting they'll be dropping some more heat. It is Black Music Month, and they typically do a good job every year. So looking forward to it from Tiny Desk and NPR.
Yes, sir.
Nas, let's talk about another OG. He's bringing back his iconic debut album Illmatic to life with Cincinnati's orchestra in a special performance November 12th at Music Hall.
Killer, you need some tickets. I know you're a huge Nas fan.
If they free, I'll go. That's gonna be iconic. Hell yeah, I go.
Shout out to Nas, man. I might have to pull up for that. I never seen Nas in concert before.
Never even with the thought of an orchestra. So for me to, I know a few songs, but for me to go see somebody like that, do something with that sounds dope. I'm a band kid at heart, so that's right up my alley.
Yeah. We got new music from your peoples, Kev. You got the clips pulled up. You
already know that. I thought you was going somewhere else. But that ain't nothing for me to get to it. Because it's been on repeat over here at the Nash household. Already ordered the vinyl, already ordered the t-shirt, already ordered a hoodie. We up. Can't wait. Ready to GQ article. It's going down. Look, I say this 1 billion in one time. the Clips are my favorite rap group of all time. I'm fully aware that Outkast is the best rap group of all time, but my favorite rap group of all time is the Clips.
Yeah.
They sound all right. I only heard that one song that they just dropped. I don't even know what it's called, but this shit is all right. The beat's crazy. I know.
Ace Trumpets on repeat.
Yeah, Pharrell on the production, sounding good, man. It's coming out July the 11th, and I think we getting a Kendrick feature. I think they've
We do.
teased
It's
that.
been confirmed in the GQ article, and oh man, it was a lot to go on with that. But short version is, obviously, Pusha T was signed to Def Jam. They had signed the Clips to Def Jam. The album was supposed to come out last summer. They did not want Kendrick on the album at all because of obviously Kendrick's beef with Drake and Pusha T's situation with Drake. So basically, they came to the table, was like, hey, we'll just drop both of us and we'll take our project elsewhere. They agreed to drop them because obviously Def Jam's owned by Universal Music Group. They signed up with Rock Nation on the distribution deal. We are getting the project on July 11th. Can't wait.
Yeah, that sounds dope. I'm hyped for it too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Not as big of a Clips fan as Kev, but definitely a part of my upbringing and definitely something that I don't skim over. If I'm in the record pool downloading music and I see anything by them, whether it's new, old, or I don't know what it is, I press play. So I don't disrespect the Clips, but as you know, I'm not ordering the sweatshirt and the hoodie yet. So.
Oh yeah, we out here.
Right. You talking about your wife getting merch. You already done pre-ordered merch for shit ain't even dropped yet.
I did the same shit with Kendrick GNX. So as soon as I saw the link, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Let me get that off the pimp. Let me need that. Got the white one. I'm ready. We ready out here, bro.
Yeah. You got the Jello Ball. He dropping June 27th. You get Jello merch?
No. But I will listen.
Jello merch? Okay.
I will listen though.
He's supposed to be dropping his debut album, and he got a couple bangers, I would say. So I'm gonna definitely tune out. There might be some music I play in the gym.
Yeah, I joined a new record pool this month, so I've been browsing around through downloading shit and saw a new mellow song, Jello song that I hadn't heard yet, and I was like, okay, I see the vibe for the summer, so I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into this list. Complex. Complex drops the best rappers out of LA all time too. They dropped top 50. We ain't gonna go through all 50, but let's go through top 20 at least. Damn.
Sure.
I'm looking at this top 50. I ain't even look at this whole thing. That's all right. Yeah, let's just do the top 20, man. Because I'm gonna get upset. 20, we got Warren G.
Hey,
19, Dom Kennedy.
I'm familiar with that.
18, Sugar Free. 17, Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
16, we got King T.
Dizzle, have you ever heard of King T?
I have not.
Okay.
0 for 3. 0 for 3.
15, YG. 14, Exhibit. 13, we got Corrupt. 12, MC8. 11, The Game. So The Game didn't make top 10. 10, Nipsey Hussle. 9, Eazy-E. 8 is Be Real. 7 is Ice-T. 6, DJ Quick. 5, Tyler the Creator. We got 4, Dr. Dre. 3, Ice Cube. 2, Snoop Dogg. And 1, Kendrick K. Lamar. How y'all feel about the top 20?
Overall, I don't think it's a bad list. The main thing I take away from this, and I appreciate Complex for doing this. I skimmed the list multiple times to make sure I was correct on seeing this. There's a particular artist that is not on the list, and I agree should not be on the list, even though he's an all-time great artist. Tupac is not on this list, and Tupac should not be on this list for LA rappers. The second takeaway from it is it's a lot of, hey man, this person has a lot of hit records. Like once you get to the top, 10, it's like a lot of hit records and OGs and stuff like that. But when I think rappers I think hit records, but I also think the ability to rap. And when you say the ability to rap, there's a person on here, no disrespect, RIP, you a legend, but Eazy-E literally could not rap.
Correct.
So like when I see Eazy-E in the top 10, I don't know, it probably has a lot to do with cultural impact and all that type of stuff, and that matters too. But the biggest part for me is rapping. So I can't. It irks me that Eazy-E is in the top 10 and Ice-T is in the top 10. Like Ice-T has some major records, but I can really only think of like 2 Ice-T songs that like, oh my God, that's a crazy record. I love that song. To have
who you think should go in there?
I mean, if we're
My thought
just
of the game. The game got to go higher.
yes, absolutely. The game should take one of their spots. Most def. If we're talking like just like ability to rap, also I would say somebody like an MC Ren. We talking about a rapper. We talking about a Razzcast, something like that. But like, man, to have Eazy-E and Ice-T in the top 10, like a little wild for me. Not totally crazy because I know the cultural impact, but like strictly rap wise, like, hey man, who's gonna kick some better bars?
Right.
I mean, MC Ren was writing a lot of Eazy-E's raps. Like everybody knows Ice Cube wrote a lot of his raps, but so did MC Ren. So for me, the game definitely cracks the top 10 without a doubt. Without a doubt. One of them niggas gotta go. No disrespect.
1000%. And I'm not gonna get too deep on this left side of this list, but there's names like Absol, there's names like Coolio, there's names like Daz, there's names like J-Rock that are behind names like Doja Cat and that are behind names like Vince Staples. Good artists. Have they crossed over to that top 50 of all time? Like, we're not talking about top 50 of today or yesterday. We're talking about Through It All. And some of that Through It All stuff get left behind. And, you know, there's just certain name, Lady of Rage. I can keep going. There's a couple names on this left side that's like, bruh. So.
Yeah, and I mean, like, so, and you want to talk about, like, impact. Now, you may not be a Black Eyed Peas fan, but will.i.am, you want to talk about impact, then he needs to be a lot higher than where he at, like 48 or something like that. So, like, if we talk about impact,
42.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, a lot of that stuff does kind of be like, eh. So, I commend the list because we made a playlist of the top 100 songs. We all agree it wasn't easy, but like, as long as I guess these names are on the list, I guess a situation where you should be honored and stuff like that. It's kind of like, hey man, I think the glaring thing is the game not in the top 10. People don't like Game because of his personality and the name dropping in the song and stuff like that. But ain't no doubt about the nigga can rap. The nigga can be rapping his ass off. He's a talented rapper for sure.
Y'all not mad at Tyler the Creator at 5?
I'm not well versed enough on Tyler the Creator to have an opinion one way or another. Like, I like some of his music. What was that? Was it it's not the Igor album. What was the one after Igor?
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah, that shit flames. That shit's hard as fuck. That shit's banging.
Yeah.
That shit's banging. Like, I really like that project.
With the drama. Yeah, that's the one with drama.
Yeah. That's just fire. That's banging.
I'm not against it because I look at those type of artists. Like, I myself been out of high school 25 years. I see what these younger artists have made an impact in my children's life. And it's like Tyler the Creator, and like my oldest rocks with Tyler, like for real. So
yeah,
I appreciate the young vibes. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that the younger artists are mixed in with the OGs and stuff like that as well. So can't always be the OGs are number one forever. You know what I'm saying? The new school comes and they make a way. So I'm not even mad at the top 5. Like, well, I should say I ain't mad at the top 3 because Dr. Dre can barely rap too. Like, he's one of the all-time great in hip hop. Period. Like, rapping. Like, actually, hey, I'm going to get on the microphone and perform a rap. Like, he's not the best. Like, but as a producer, as a person that puts things together, yeah, absolutely, impact and all that type of stuff. But, like, The top 3, I am 100% cool with. Top 3, absolutely, 1,000,000%.
Yeah,
In that order too.
that's all I got for entertainment.
All right, what we got on deck, man? It's been a long pod, but we got to get into a couple things before we slide up out of here, man. Let's go to the easy part. We got to congratulate Dizzle.
Oh,
We gotta congratulate Dizzle.
Okay.
He got him another one. He got another one. We got one. He got
a
that.
tough one. This one wasn't easy. This one wasn't easy, man. Going into the playoffs, had to knock down Arizona State. I think we talked about that. Had to break down. I think I beat SMU. Turn around. Had to beat who's your boy that be crashing out? I forgot his team.
He is Penn State now. He's old
Penn
Louisville.
State.
He's your boy via your boy.
Yeah, okay. But nah, that's your boy.
No.
But nah, I've never played him. This is my first time playing him. So that went down to the wire. I had like 2-3 crazy catches on the last drive to end up winning the game. And then turn around and beat Pitt, man. Beat Pitt in the championship game. So this would be my 5th championship. My first with Houston. That was my biggest goal was to get a championship with Houston, a team from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So that feels good, man. 3 teams, championships with all of them. Feels good.
Okay.
I'll say this, man. It was a rough year for your boy. It was a rough year because we ran the table 3-0 in user games during regular season play, got left out of the conference championship game because 2 other guys that went undefeated in the conference. So they played. So I was on the outside looking in. So I couldn't even win a conference championship. So I was like, well, shoot. Had to play a user, and I had the craziest fucking last play of all time on the video game. I returned an interception to win the game versus Kentucky, and because that I was on my way to losing that game. I had a good lead, and the nigga came back and he had my offense in a snuggie. I couldn't do shit right. So thank God for him throwing that pass and me taking it back to the crib. Luckily, had the computer in the second round. They gave me a little grace. So I go into the third round, 1 game away from the Natty. And
it was a Pitt?
Pitt. Yeah, it was Pitt. And I was down again, but we stormed all the way back in the fourth. I think it was down like 14 in the fourth. We came all the way back, took the lead. He scores. He takes the lead. I get the ball back with 30 seconds. And it's something I never do when I'm playing a game. I never look at my phone. I don't have my watch on or anything like that. He's about to kick it off. I just grab my phone, and I see a text from our brothers like, "You got this. Just play it. You got this." Dizzle hit me up. Dizzle hit me up. Plenty of time. I look at the clock. I was like, "Nigga, it's 30 seconds." I was like, "But he is right. Plenty of time. Like I can get down there." Nigga, I get down there to the fucking 5-yard line. I hit a big pass over the top. And Dizzle knows this. When you highball it, the niggas always jump. So when they jump, obviously the dudes catch up. If I don't highball that nigga, he walking into the end zone for an 80-yard game winner. So catch it, get down to the 5. Long story short, we fall short. He goes on to the national championship game, loses to Dizzle. And all in my head is like, nigga, that should be me. That should be me, nigga. I should be playing right now.
Yeah.
See, on the outside looking in, a high point was when Kev bought the PlayStation, and he was like, "I'm back, baby. I'm back. Kev, when you gonna get a PlayStation?" I'm like, "I don't know." And this is why, because those lows be low, and you be like, "Fuck!" Like
devastated, bruh. Devastated. This is why, bruh.
Devastating. I forgot what game you texted me back. Just pain. You said you was in pain. Had the bottle in your hand.
That was it. That was after that one because like I was down to the 5-yard line and I fucked up. I called the wrong play, but I didn't have any more timeouts. So I was like, shit, because I knew he was gonna come out in that fucking mid blitz shit. So I didn't have any running backs, so I wasn't gonna be able to block it. I knew the play I wanted to run, but I was like, nigga, fuck it, whatever. And I just didn't get it off. Didn't go my way. It is what it is. But the chat has been fucking insane. The league is going haywire. We on our last legs. Niggas talking about getting another season in. Niggas like, yes. Niggas like, no. Nigga, I can't wait to take a break. I can't wait to take a break. Nigga, I need a break, nigga. I never thought I would ever say this. I need a fucking break. Honestly, I was gonna take a break after this season because in my head I knew I was winning the Natty, so I was gonna take my ball and run. And obviously that didn't happen. I'm only playing now just to have something to do. Just to have something to do. I need a break. The new game comes out July 10th. There's a where you at with cats in the chat. I know you don't chime in. I know you super chill. You could care less about what's going on in the chat. All you hear is about winning rings. Where you at with it?
I think it's funny, and I think somebody hit the nail on the head the other day and said, I spend way too much attention to this chat. Like,
bingo!
This chat should not be the biggest thing on my phone, like blowing up on the daily, but it is. And I'm not mad at it. Like, I watch, I tune in, laugh, and go on about my day, but I think it's hilarious, and I like it. I like it. You have you brought a community together. I'll say that.
They're definitely not together. They are all. Everybody is at odds at every turn. It is insanity. College football 2026 on the way. New season on the way. Can't wait. Can't wait.
I got a couple people that want to join.
Okay, we're going to
go the new one pop out.
Go through a vetting process. considering the last group of folks we've decided to let in has caused the lead to go haywire. Two things before we slide up out of here. Two things. These are real good. One, now I guess this isn't good. A ceiling fan collapses on a woman during the screening of Final Destination. How meta is that?
Crazy.
That might be movie promo. Like, is this real?
It's real. Happened in Argentina.
Yeah. A couple of people got hurt.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't do the Final Destination movies. Too much anxiety, and it's not gonna work out well. But that's crazy. Hopefully she get paid.
Right. Get that luggage. Last one before you slide up out of here. This is a good one. Y'all familiar with the guy, Mr. Beast?
Yes, sir.
The YouTuber making bank like a motherfucker. A Mr. Beast challenge is he will give you $1 million if you can eat $1,000 worth of McDonald's. Do you think it is possible? Do you think you could do it? Would you try it?
No.
What's the time frame? Like, I got to do it in 24 hours?
36 hours.
$1,000 worth? Yeah, we can figure that out. $1,000 worth of McDonald's in 36 hours.
It had to be all nuggets and nuggets only.
I'm trying to think about what's the most expensive.
Nah, because then you're gonna be dealing with 3 patties and 3 pieces of bread on a Big Mac every time, or something crazy with all that bread. So give me $1,000 worth of nuggies. I can probably
a couple McFlurries.
So, oh no, too much dairy. So 10-piece McNugget meal is basically $10. So you eating 100 of them?
Fries.
You eating 100 10-piece meals?
That's probably not happening. Chicken selects. They still got chicken selects. That's a little more expensive than the nuggets, but it's like 3 of them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is.
That's better than trying to eat 3,000 breakfast burritos.
So, Killer, you said it's impossible, right?
Yeah, I ain't on it. Yeah, I can't do it. No.
Would you try it?
No.
Dizzle, do you think it's possible?
I did the 50 nugget challenge back in the day and only was able to eat like 38. So I'm going to say no.
Would you try?
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try this too. What is this? This was your chicken?
Yeah, nigga. Vegan chicken in the building, nigga.
I thought that looked like a bowl of mac and cheese till I zoomed in. You have to close your eyes
No,
And even then, there ain't no way you thought that was chicken.
It was nuggets, bruh. It's chicken nuggets. It's chicken nuggets from
Hell
McDonald's,
nah.
nigga. Chicken nuggets from McDonald's. 1,000 of them bitches. No, I don't think it's possible, but absolutely I would give it a shot. I mean, who else is gonna give you $1 million for eating some McDonald's, man? I will give it a shot.
Enjoy that shitter on the back end.
Ain't gonna be no enjoying anything. It's just gonna be give me my barf bucket, please.
Right.
Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We'll be back next week.
Peace.